Pavel Kengelac or Pavel Kengelac. Pavel Kengelac traces his family roots to the legendary founder of Kikinda, military frontier captain Risto Kengelac. Pavel's father Hristofor and mother Jevrosima were all born in the Pomorisje region, better known as Krajina. Pavel Kengelac studied at the Evangelical Lyceum in Bratislava and Kežmarok, where his professors were philosophers and scholars Ján Juraj Strečko, mathematician and physicist Stefan Sabel, and historian Stefan Fabri. That Protestant school nurtured religious tolerance and offered a broad cameralist education, as well the study of Latin, German, Hungarian and Slaveno-Serbian, Russian, Slavonic languages, grammar, rhetorics, mathematics, physics, natural science, geography, history, and philosophy. In 1790 Kengelac enrolled at the Theological Seminary in the Alexander Nevsky Lavra, later called Saint Petersburg Theological Academy, and from there went to the University of Halle, where his teachers included August Hermann Niemeyer, Johann Salomo Semler, Friedrich Albrecht Carl Gren, Johann August Nosselt, and Johann Augustus Eberhard. He was awarded the Doctor of Laws at the inauguration ceremonies in 1794, together with a sword as a gift from Frederick William Roman III of Prussia. He returned to his homeland and opened a law practice. It was a time when there were a few vociferous folks on both sides, such as Vuk Karadžić advocating a purely popular language and Pavel Kengelac favouring a complete acceptance of Slavonic Serbian, then in literary use, and those in the middle who sought to reform, though in a compromising manner. Kengelac was a composite of Hungarian-Serbian merchant, intellectual with an international education, Germany and Russia in natural science, law, theology, and astronomy. He became an archimandrite later in life, after Kengelac wrote about astronomy in Estistoslavi Natural History. Buda, 1811, poet Eustacia Ozik dedicated a part of her Polsne Razmislenia Seteri Godisni Vremene useful reflections on the four seasons to astronomy. Geographical investigations in the territory of Vojvodina had a rather early start. Among the first concerned with her geography may be noticed Pavel Kengelac, a natural scientist and historian who studied abroad. His main work Estistoslavi contains many valuable elements of interest for the scientific geographical field. One of the few intellectuals of his day, the Serbian archimandrite of the Sveti Đurđ monastery, then part of the Habsburg Empire, Pavel Kengelac, adhered to the ideology of Enlightenment and deism as the prevailing philosophy of the 18th century. It is known that the aim of this philosophy was to reconcile contemporary scientific achievements with the official theology. This movement resulted from the intensive study of nature and its phenomena, so it included a broad circle of scientists of that time and acquired a very broad range of followers. Archimandrite Kengelac expressed his adherence to this movement in his work Estistoslavic Natural History, published in Buda in 1811. Kengelac's work faced resistance in the top circles of the Metropolitanate of Colossae, including the Metropolitan himself, Stefan Stratimirovic. One of the many reasons for that was insidiousness and personal animosity of the mentioned Metropolitan towards the man who wanted to be recognized. Even more important reasons were the activities of the conservative top circles of the Austrian state administration and of the Vienna court itself, as well as the Metropolitan Stratimirovic's fear to arouse anger in these circles and fall into disgrace himself. Kengelac is best known for his Estistoslavi Buda, 1811, and Visamenego Espitejaslavija, Kas Pervija Buda, 1821. He also wrote many pamphlets and articles in newspapers.